Hello everyone, good day. Welcome to the webinar for data analytics for non-IT professionals. So let me just introduce myself to get started with. My name is Mohammad Arif. I'm a data science consultant associated with one of the Fortune 4 companies out there in India. So it's been more than 10 years now. I'm in the industry. I'm fortunate enough to work on various data analytics projects. So in today's webinar, we are going to discuss on how one can pursue in the field of data analytics, especially to the ones who are not from the IT background. There might be many people out there who is looking out for a job in data analytics or who are in different domains who are aspiring to be a data analyst or a data scientist, but they lack in their programming skills. So people think that to become a data scientist, we need to have a strong programming background like C, C++, Java, Python. But that is partially true. Now, if you start working on various tools that is required to be a data analyst, so you'll get to know how easy it is. I myself, I am a MTech background in electronics, and now I'm a data science consultant. So that's a good example I can give of myself only. Rather than taking someone else's example, I can take example of myself. I'm purely from electronics, and I work as a data science consultant with one of the organizations. Now, how did I make it so long? So in this today's session, we are going to see how a non-IT professional guy can pursue a career in data analytics. Okay, so let's get started. Anyone who have any questions, feel free to type in your questions in the chat window or just raise your hand. We'll just get in touch with you. Here. Okay. Let me just open the participants panel as well as my chat window on side by side so that I can have participants. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. The agenda of the session goes as follows. Introduction, the world of data. Next, introduction to data analytics. That third, we'll be saying what are the skills required to be a data analyst. Then job description of data analyst and further learning, how we can get started to learn what is actually needed for. Introduction to the world of data. Guys, nowadays, if I ask how much data we process on a daily basis or every hour, every second, that would be a silly question because we are living in a data-driven world. Every second, every minute, every hour, we can't count the amount of data that is being uploaded on the various services out there. And now people will think, what's the big deal? People are uploading videos to YouTube. People are posting on Instagram. People are posting on Twitter. Now, what's the big deal? Now, as we be in the data-driven world, we can use that data as a fuel. As a fuel is needed to drive a vehicle. Similarly, the data is needed to drive a data analytics. How? The question is how. We know that, guys. For an example, simple example I'll take. We, in a layman's language, if I tell you, as soon as I search something on Google, if I want to purchase a mobile phone on a Google, if I search at this minute, after a few minutes, if I log into my Facebook, log into my LinkedIn, or anywhere out there, any website I log in, I start getting my suggestions to purchase a phone from Amazon and all. How is it all possible? How companies are doing it? Data, the data that they collect from your browsing history. This is just a simple example, guys. Data is everywhere. and that data can be used as a fuel to take better decisions. Companies use it for their benefit. That could be a very simple example that will help you understand how important the data is. And we are every minute, every second, we are getting exposed to internet with the help of our mobile devices. Everything we browse, our mobile locations, that is helping one or the other person to improve his skills, improve his business. And now in the data analytics, we learn how to utilize that data. Fair enough, everyone? A quick yes on the chat window. If any questions on this? Yes, Amit says yes. Others? Ashok, thanks you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. Yes, we'll go ahead then. Yeah. Data has become major component in the tech world today, thanks to the actionable insights and results business can get. Business can plan their strategic decisions. How to take the strategic decisions, business can plan based on the data. And who are giving the data to them? We the people. Data analytics focuses on processing and performing statistical analysis on existing data sets. Analysts concentrate on creating methods to capture, process, and organize data to uncover actionable insights for current problem and establishing the best way to present this data. Now, this became too technical, right? Analysts concentrate on creating methods to capture, process, and organize data to uncover actionable insights for current problems and establishing the best way to present this data. Now, people will think this definition is very difficult. Now, how can make it simple? For any non-IT person or the person who don't have any knowledge on what is business intelligence, what is data analytics, you would feel that this is a difficult definition. Now, let me make it simple. Guys, I want your contribution on the chat window. I will just do a quick activity. I want your contribution there. Now, think, guys, anyone out there in this current society not using a smartphone? I will get no one. Hardly 99.9% of the people are not using that keypad phone. Everyone uses a smartphone. Now, when I tell everyone using a smartphone, do we directly go and purchase that smartphone from device, from any shop? Do we go directly to the shop, give him the money and get that mobile phone directly? Or what is the thought process in our mind? What is the thought process in our mind? I'll tell you few steps. Just a quick yes would be appreciated on the chat window if you agree with that point. First, what I do, I go to YouTube and I see some genuine YouTube videos to compare some products, which is best for me, in terms of resolution, in terms of memory, in terms of size, in terms of camera, in terms of battery. I see which one suits me. First source of information. Then that's not enough for me. I go for some other sources like various websites, Amazon.com, GSM Arena, Gadgets 360, etc., etc. I go to these websites. Yes, perfect. I go to these websites and get the data from there also. Second source. Third source is what? Whenever I plan to purchase a mobile phone or any device, my family and friends will be front. They start suggesting me. I take input from them also. Which phone to purchase, which not to purchase, I take inputs from them also. And then last and not but the least, yes, my previous mobile usage experience. So totally 4 sources of information: YouTube, various websites, family and friend suggestions, and my mental intelligence, my previous experience. What I do, I gather all this information at one place that is called my brain, and then I process this information. I integrate all this information in my mind. Integrate in the sense the data coming from different sources is in different format. YouTube data is video, website data is text, the audio data is audio, and mental intelligence, I don't know the format of that. Now, this data needs to be integrated in a common format. Now, guys, in this session, if I start speaking in Hindi or Kannada or Telugu, no one will understand. Correct, right? So what we did from the childhood, we are learning a language called English. Why are we learning that? So that my communication will be smooth when I speak to someone. So I can effectively convey my message that I want to tell to someone. That is a common language, right? That everyone learning. We everyone learn a common language. Why do we learn that? Because when I speak to someone, I should convey my message. Communication should be in a good way. Now, similarly, all the data coming from the different format needs to be have only one format. One format. The best format to have this data is tabular form in terms of tables, which could be in Excel file, it could be in a SQL server. We do that. And in order to process this information, we have lots of technologies available there. I do that integration in my mind, and then I store that information within myself. Within myself, in my brain, I store that information, and I start analyzing that information. Analyzing that information. Yes, I start analyzing the information that I gathered from various sources. After that, I will take a better decision. Am I right, guys? Everyone out there does this. Anyone who don't do this? Anyone out there who don't do this process before purchasing not only a mobile phone, not only a washing machine, not only a refrigerator, any device, before purchasing it? Anyone out there who don't do it? I personally do it. A quick yes on the chat window, guys, if you do this process. Everyone. Amit says yes. Thank you for being proactive. Redmi says yes. Anthony says yes. So there is no one who don't do this. And now, when everyone does it, why didn't we standardize this process? Why have we not thought to standardize this process? The one who went directly to a shop and gave the money and purchased a mobile phone. So now I don't want to waste my money. Ultimately, it's money that I'm spending. I want the best product. That process I will call personal intelligence process. Is it okay, guys, if I give it a name as personal intelligence process, the process that I follow before purchasing any product in order to get complete worth out of it? Personal intelligence process. Can I define? Will it be a suitable name? A quick yes. Personal intelligence, the process which helped me to take better decisions. Correct? Okay, great. Thank you so much. And now, think you are not purchasing a phone now. You are a mobile phone manufacturing company owner. Now, even you are spending money. In fact, millions of dollars you are spending. Now, just to purchase a 15,000, 20,000 phone, I did so much of analysis. Now, think about the guy who is owning a company, how much analysis he should do before spending his money, before releasing a product. So now, the amount that I spend is directly proportional to the intensity of study I do. And that's where the business intelligence and data analytics comes into picture. Why do we need that? This is the reason. And now see, it's not something rocket science, guys. You being a non-IT professional, you can understand this, right? Did I use any technical words to make you convey this message? What is data analytics? What is business intelligence? Did I use even a single technical word? No, because I know that the problem is there. Problem is what? I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to waste my money. I want to take effective decisions. Now, what I used to do, what everyone we used to do is the same process that business are adopting. It's not something rocket science, guys. Agree, guys? Anyone don't agree with this? Is it something rocket science that a non-IT guy cannot learn? Because the problem came from ourselves. From our personal experience, the problem arises. And that's what the companies out there are using this strategy. The same strategy I used to purchase a mobile phone, they are using it to make better decisions. Where should I spend my money? What better decisions I should take? Which product I should launch? Everything, they are doing it. So some wise person back in the year 1968 gave this process a name as business intelligence. And that evolved into data analytics and data science, with some advancement in the technologies and how we process the data. Fair enough, guys. Did we get the feel of what is data analytics and business intelligence? What it is, how it is done, we will learn. But at least what it is, you got to know. Fair enough and simple, right? So everything, what I feel is, whenever you want to learn something, relate your personal experience with it. If there is a personal touch for that concept, then the learning will be on a different scale. You will get motivated. Yes, it's so easy. Why can't I do this? Yes. And that's how the data analytics is. Now, with that said, you understood what is data analytics now. Let's go ahead. Now, the field of data analytics is directed towards solving problems for questions we know we do not know the answers to. Yes, we know the problem. I want to purchase a mobile phone. Which one to purchase? That's a problem statement for me. And the answer is I don't know. To get that answer, I will do analysis. It is based on producing results that can lead to immediate improvements. Make informed decisions quickly. Yes. Guys, see, only just 5 minutes of activity that we did, this entire presentation got simplified for you. Correct, guys? Just of 5 minutes of activity, you can relate that concept to each and every slide of this. Guys, is your mind thinking in that direction now? Yes or no? Everyone? See, the shift, just shift in just 10 minutes with a very simple example. So make informed decisions quickly. Connect to your data wherever it lives. Then explore your data with stunning interactive visualization. Now, people will ask, why visualization, Arif? Before purchasing a mobile phone, did you visualize the data? You didn't use any tool. Then why visualization is important? Now, my answer to that would be, guys, I just wanted to purchase a mobile phone which is of 20,000 and my mind was capable to store that information. Now, for an organization which has a customer base of hundreds of thousands of customers and who have employees of more than tens of thousands employees and whose revenue is in billions, how much data he has? Is it possible for a mind to process that information? No, it's not possible for a mind to process that information. So we take help of computers. We take help of softwares. And why visualization? Why visualization is important? Guys, from childhood, we are hearing that 90% of the information that a human brain captures is through visuals. Correct? Anyone don't agree with this? From childhood, we are learning this. 90% of the information that a human brain captures is through visuals. Around 8 to 7% is from audio, and 2 to that tells that quickly capture that information. We take help of charts. We take help of charts to convey a message, to connect to your data wherever it lives, then explore your data with stunning interactive visualization. Now, which are the various tools present out there? We have tools like SQL, which will process the information in the tabular form. Power BI, which is one of the best tools out there in the market in the current industry. As per the Gartner's Magic Quadrant, you know that. What is a Gartner's Magic Quadrant? Gartner is one of the best company out there which do a study on which products are popular in the market. Research company. Now, according to Gartner, Power BI, Tableau, Click are the leaders in the industry to do the visualizations. And learning that tool is not that difficult. You don't need any programming expertise, guys, to learn such tools. Just you need understanding of the data, how to process the information, how to store the information, how to process the information. If you have that skills, then learning a Power BI Tableau tool is not a big deal. And now you might be seeing out in there, Naukri and all, you have a lot of jobs opportunities in Tableau, Power BI. And now it requires specific skills. And the skill comes with the mindset. If you have that mindset, you know what is the vision, then definitely 50% of the learning is done. Only thing is, you know the goal and you have to walk through it. Yes, let's go ahead. Tips for non-professionals. Skill up with curated curriculum, online course resulting in a certification. So every program, Power BI, Tableau, Click, SQL, data warehousing. So all these are provided with online courses. Skill up yourself in a very simple manner that you can remember. As I took a very simple example, do real life projects. Guys, I need not tell you where the data is present. I told data is everywhere. Data is everywhere. You just search online sample data sets. You'll get sample data sets of financial companies. You get sample data of manufacturing. You get sample data. Nowadays, very popular sample data is COVID cases. Now, every day, at least once I see that COVID website. Everyone, do we see that COVID website, guys? Yes or no? Every day, at least once we see that COVID website. Last year, at least we were seeing multiple times a day. Why do we see that? How is getting powered? That website is getting powered how? By data. And that is a real life project. And COVID dashboard, if you go into any social media, you see everyone is creating COVID dashboard and presenting. And along with that, IPL dashboard has become very popular. So guys, data is available for free. Kaggle.com, dataworld.com. These are the various websites which give you the data for free for your learning. So get the data, start working on a project. Simple projects. Learn the tools, start working on more and more projects. And that will improve your skills. Join data science communities like Kaggle. Yes. Attend data analytics events. Yes. Whenever you see online event on the YouTube, guys, every now and then the YouTube videos are streaming. Attend those. Get some insights. Get a mentor in the field. Yes, that's the main part. That's the main part. You can get into a touch of a mentor. Stay in the right network. LinkedIn. What else you need, guys? The best portal to stay connected with the field, guys, is LinkedIn. Share your connection request to the right people. Stay in their connect. If you have in your thousands of connections, if you have at least few person in the field of the way where you want to go, if they post or if they like something which someone has done, you are learning something from that. If they comment on something, interesting articles, because they are knowledgeable person, they have knowledge on that. If they comment on something, then you are learning something from there. Rather than getting in touch with some people who are doing some different activities, not on your domain, stay in the connect of the right people. I do that. I did not tell, guys. You do, and never stop learning. It's been 10 years in the industry now. Even today, I sit for a couple of hours every day. I'm already a data science consultant. But I spend every day minimum 2 hours. If I don't spend for 2 hours for my learning, I feel like the day is not complete. Now, going to the next step, skill that you need for a data analyst. A data analyst work with the data. He gets and create beautiful visuals. what is needed? Knowledge of statistics, understanding of Python and R. And Python is not a very complex language, guys. It's a very simple language you can learn. Okay. How about now? Is it better? Is my voice correct now? Okay, I hope it's good. Okay, thanks for highlighting that. Data wrangling. Now, what is meant by data wrangling? I told, right, the data coming from the different sources might not be in the right format. You have the skill to bring that into right format. It's called data wrangling. Knowledge of pig and hive. Guys, what is pig? What is hive? A big data technologies. Anyone have any idea on what is big data? Again, I'll help you with a 2 minutes small activity to make you understand what is big data. Would you like to know what is big data? A quick yes if you want to know what is big data. I'll explain in very simple way. Everyone, if I get more yes, then I'll take that topic. And after this, you will think that is this big data? You'll tell. Definitely, I'll make sure that. Is this big data? Only this much? You'll tell. What is big data? Okay, just 3 responses. Okay, now tell me, guys. Now I'll take a simple example. If you are sitting in an office, you work under a boss. Your boss comes to you and gives you 10 files. Guys, your boss comes to you and gives 10 files and tells, Arif, I want this result tomorrow. Process these files, get the presentation ready, and I have presentation tomorrow morning, and at any cost, I have to present that presentation tomorrow morning. For that, you have to give me the result before tomorrow's meeting. And you felt that you save the 10 files. At max, per day, 1 file you can do. At max, per day, 1 file you can handle. Now, what will be your approach? What will you do? Do you have guts to tell your boss, boss, I can't do this? If you tell the boss will fire you. What's the best way to handle that? You give your boss two ways. You tell your boss, I will do that work for sure. Either you give me 10 days. I got your requirement. You give me 10 days. I will work on this 1 file a day and I'll get the result to you on the 10th day. Okay. Boss is very think, do you want the result tomorrow? No, I want to take result immediately. If I don't present that meeting, that contract will go to some other person. Yeah. Why don't you understand? I want to take decision immediately. Now, thinking that you gave another solution to your manager. Boss, hold on. I have another option for you. You give me 10 persons, 10 people you give me. I know what you want. I'm the master. I know what you want. Give me the 10 people who can work on this for me. I will give 1 file to each person. I will tell them what they need to do. They will work on that files. They will give the result to me. I will consolidate that and tomorrow it will be on a desk. Which one the boss will go for? First method or second method? He wants the result tomorrow. Which one the boss will go for? A quick number 1 or number 2? Anthony, Dima, Amit, number 1 or number 2, guys? Come on, quick. He wants the result tomorrow. Which one he'll go for? Am I audible to everyone? Okay, Anthony says 2. First person to say 2. The fast one. Which one is the fast one? Dima, which one is the fast one? Number 2. Then come on, guys. Come on. Let me see the responses. Guys, the second method is called big data. Second method is called big data. Big data works on the Hadoop concept. And what is Hadoop? Hadoop is this. Hadoop has used map reduce technique. Map and reduce. A master node will be there and slave nodes will be there. You instruct the master node. Master node will divide the work between the slave nodes, and slave nodes work on that and get the result to master node, and master node give it to the system. At the nutshell, this is big data. And we need big data nowadays. Why? Because the data volume is so huge. If I use traditional systems, I will get the result after 1 month. And after 1 month, that opportunity only will go. For no use of doing that, no use of doing that analysis. But we are working so fast that we need to take actions immediately. If we want to take actions immediately, then I have to process information faster. If I want to process information faster, I have to think out of the box, like the employee did in the second method. So someone built Hadoop, then big data. Now, I'm 100% sure that you will never forget this example in your life. Correct, guys? Have you thought big data at the nutshell is so simple? Big data technologies. So keep this in mind. That is big data. Okay, now analytical skills. A data analyst work with the data. He or she gets the and create beautiful visuals. Data analytics work with large amount of data. This include facts, figures, number analysis, and more. They need to see through the data and analyze it to find conclusions. Yes, these are skills needed. Communication skills, guys, very, very important. Very, very important. Communication skills. You do your analysis, you get the results from the data, but how will you tell it? Will you tell in terms of numbers? No. You should have the presentation skills. The complex numbers you should be able to present in a very simple way. For that, you need to have business understanding. If you understand your data better, again a simple example I'll take. Again a simple example. Think you are a lawyer. Think you are a lawyer, and if I get a case to you, will you ask me directly come on the date of hearing, or you will ask me to come before 2 weeks at least, so that hand over all the documents to him, and then you will process that information and you will study it, and then you will come to the hearing. Okay, you'll do that second part, right? You don't go for the first method. Data analyst skills is that you need to study your data first. If you have information on how your data works, what is the information you have, then 50% of the data analytics is done. The rest all is just the work of the tools. So data analysts present their findings to non-technical persons. So you should be very good in communication. Be able to translate data into understandable document or report. Convert complex idea into easy understood terms. Then critical thinking is very important. Again, data analysts must look at the numbers, trends, and data in order to formulate conclusions. Communication skills help in further enhancing the output of critical thinking ability. It's an art. Ultimately, it's an art to create attractive dashboards. Here's the two battling in a simple gist. Data scientist working on all of the raw data and convert into valid information. Data scientist, prediction and presentation of these information to client on papers. Okay. Analyst is a role. Analytics is a field. The person who works on the data analytics is called data analyst. Okay. I mean, an analyst is a role. Analytics is a field. The person who do analytics is called analyst. Simple, right? The person who play cricket is a cricketer. Similarly, the person who do analytics, the things that I have mentioned, is called an analyst. Okay. Job description, how it will be. Excellent. Analytical thinking, yes, you should think in that way. You connect the dot between the data and operations to check every number you see. Excellent Excel and general programming, coding skills, experience with data visualization and extracting insights from the data, basic understanding of statistical techniques like mean, median, mode. So these are very basic. I'm telling you, they will go one step ahead. And how to use them in your business solution skills. Now, here are the examples. Disney Plus, experience with Python and R or statistical programming language is a plus. So these statements you will see more in the Naukri or in the LinkedIn. Familiarity with data exploration, the data visualization tools like Tableau and Power BI. Understanding statistic concept, hypothesis testing, regression analysis. Strong communication skills as well as a written and verbal presentation skills. Now, guys, tell me, this 40 minutes of discussion that we did, now you got the clarity why these statements are mentioned in the job description. Can you relate to our discussion? The meaning of why they are asking for this, why they are asking for these skills in you? A quick yes, guys. Now this statement makes sense to you or no? Earlier, before this session, that could have been a black box for a few of you guys, but now it makes sense why these are important, because now you have proper examples to relate with. You know how it works, how data analytics work. You know it now. Now you can understand the job description very easily. Now see the difference. Just in 40 minutes, see the difference in yourself. Now, learning path for data analyst. Basic W's of data analysis, basic what's. Basic of mathematics and statistics is required. Data processing techniques is required. Database technologies, when I tell data, the best way to store the information is SQL, as I have already mentioned. And after the data is stored in the tables, it's data visualization on top of that data. And now this is a salary scale. I need not mention the salary scale of data analyst. Now, guys, the role that you do is critical for a company. Now people will think, okay, why don't a Java programmer, why don't any other programmer gets so much big salary compared to any data analyst or data scientist? Why don't you get? Because the role they play for a company is critical, guys. They have a big responsibility on themselves. The skills that they should possess in itself is critical for an organization. Think in your personal life. If someone comes to you and ask you, come friend, let me just help you purchase a phone, what you'll think? First you'll ask him, do you know about the phones or no? You'll ask him first, because you are spending some money. The same way, the company should trust him. Do you know how to create dashboards? Do you know how to process the information to create dashboard for me? See, the role is critical. And I'll not go into numbers, guys. Okay. Now it's easy to lie with statistics. It is hard to tell truth without it. Yes. As a famous saying said. Yes. Further learning. How we can get learning. So over to you. The forum is open for questions, guys. Any questions from you guys? I hope you enjoyed this 40 minutes of crisp session to make you aware of what's going on in the data analytics field, how it looks from the outside. Anyone have any additional questions? Feel free to reach out to us. Yes. Do we have someone from the support team to take it over?
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mohammed. It was a pleasure having you here. So my sincere thanks and for your valuable time that you have given to all the participants who wanted to, who were thinking for a career transition into the data analytics, or who was looking forward to climb up the corporate ladder into the technology of data analyst, or especially people from a diverse non-tech background who's looking forward, or who was looking forward to get some insights about their career map or career roadmap to enter into data analytics technology. Right. So fine. So let me introduce myself, guys. Very good evening. My name is Satish. I'm the senior course advisor as well. I hold more than a decade and a year of experience into core educational consulting. So I've just made my valuable presence to show you the best optimistic solution what Intellipaat can able to offer you if you're looking forward to expand your horizons into the technology of analytics, or if you're looking out for a career transition into the field of analytics, or if you want to upgrade yourself in the analytics domain precisely. Right. So before that, I hope, am I audible to everyone, guys? Yeah, Harsh. Harsh, I just saw your doubt. All right. Yeah. So most of the recruiters are compulsorily mentioning for degree in statistics, mathematics, or IT sector. Then for non-tech student, how typical to get the first job. See, it's not only the degree. Okay, obviously a degree is a mandate thing, but at the end of the day, if you could see, some organizations also prefer fine level diploma also. All right. So which we can discuss. Anyway, I'm going to discuss a lot about this certifications, what we offer. All right, and for sure, in my discussion itself, obviously your query will be resolved. But I would strongly recommend you to have a degree to get into the technology of data analytics, at least a basic level degree like a BSc or MSc, okay, something like that. So degree is something like which is a major criteria which is preferred by all the organizations. And degree can be any degree. It need not be that you have to be only in BTech or a BSc mathematics or statistics or computer science. Even I know various of my students who are mechanical engineers, electrical engineers who have made a successful career transition into analytics, because data science is used everywhere in IT as well as non-IT, in manufacturing industry, product industry, service industry, e-commerce, supply chain, healthcare, retail, media, BFSI industry. Okay, so even the sales guys takes it, marketing guys takes it, operation professionals takes it, finance team takes it, accounts team takes it, customer service people takes it, right? So wherever the data is there, it's all going to, you're going to learn about the skill sets, you're going to play with the data, and you can able to derive the business decisions for your enterprise growth. So precisely data science, if you ask me guys, it's not a technical domain. I would always say it's a mixture of business knowledge as well as a bit of technical related to Python, and third, it's going to be completely, it's going to be related to the statistics concepts. So it's a completely what is it, optimizing the business performance in a technical perspective. It's said to be as data science. And precisely, if you could see, people from non-IT industry have more upper hand than the IT people, because non-IT people from non-IT industry, they know what is what is it, how the business works, how the management and organization functions. Okay, so everything they are having it in their skill sets, right? Learning data science or data analysis is just going to be an additive technical topping for you. So, and also precisely the good thing, the very big boon for the non-IT audiences, usually people would be aware or scared of the programming languages, but data science is the only technology where you're going to work on with the programming language which is called as Python, which is more and more easier for you to learn and adapt as well, right? Yeah. So guys, I would request you to go to a site, Intellipaat, right? Once you go to a Intellipaat, you can just scroll down. You can see the heading Explore Our Programs. Can you see the first option, Advanced Certification in Data Science and AI? Yeah, you can just open this program. Okay, you can just open this program. Yeah, so this is a program where what I would strongly recommend for any learners who wanted to enter into the technology of data science, and adding to who wanted to expand their horizons, or who wanted to climb up the corporate ladder, and people from non-IT also who are looking out for a smoother transition into the data science technology for meaty roles as a business analyst or a data analyst or as data scientist might be, or a data engineer might be, etc. All right. So this would be the vital best option what Intellipaat can is offering or can able to offer. Yes, Ashok. Yeah, can a BCom graduate take up this profession? Yes, for sure, Akush. For sure the BCom graduates can take up this. Is there the same thing available in Coursera that you can suggest? No, please. See, there are lots. This is not a program which is completely focused on just putting a university name and running the course materials. All right. So this is a completely live instructor-led interactive sessions from IIT Madras faculties. The faculties who are training the BTech, MTech, and PhD candidates are going to train you as well. So it's something like you're seated in an IIT Madras classroom batch, as simple as such. Yes, you heard it right. It's IIT Madras. Okay, one of the prestigious technical university across Asia is going to offer the program in data science and AI. So, and you can also see a statement, no prior programming knowledge required. Yes, this program doesn't demand you to have any prerequisites or any prior programming knowledge or programming background. People who are done their BSc chemistry, BSc biology, or BSc in healthcare, okay, and BSc physics, and people from diverse backgrounds, or they take up this program. Civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, they take up this program. All right. So obviously, learning programming would be a vital part, and on a safer side, the mentorship is completely everything is going to be taught to you and trained and taught to you only from the scratch, from the basic level for you. And you can also see this program is ranked as #1 data science program by India TV. Yes, this program is ranked as #1 data science program by India TV with reference to the placement statistics as well. The placement percentage for this program is more than 96.7%. All right. Yeah. So, and the program also comes with guaranteed assured minimum 3 interview calls where learners availing this program, they need not go out and search for a job. Each and every learner is aligned to get 3 guaranteed interviews from the job assistance team, from the award-winning job assistance team, what is lined up for you at the back end. All right. And scrolling down. Okay. So as first, let me just deep dive into the curriculum tab. All right. Yeah, before that, I have a question. Yeah, all right. All right. From Ashok, it has been answered. Can a doctor do this course? All right. Yes. Yes, Mr. Sagaya Anthony Susai. Yes, for sure. Doctors take up this course provided in order to expand their business, or if you're planning to commence your own hospital, or if you want to planning to build your own hospital. All right. If you want to play with the data in accounts or finance, or if your medicinal data, your clients' data, your customer data, yeah, obviously, it's good to go ahead. You can take up this program. Right. And precisely learning this knowledge will be helpful for you to implement that in your healthcare industry also. All right. Or in bioinformatics kind of technology also. All right. So data science is a technology which is availed everywhere. Right, precisely. So it's available everywhere. So that nothing to worry on it. Do not worry on it. You're good to go ahead with this course. You can learn this course. Okay. At the end of the day, it's a data. It doesn't matter whether it's a manufacturing industry data or hospitality, or it's going to be healthcare industry data. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's a data what you're going to analyze. The skeleton remains the same. The industry-wise data format or a data complexity varies. That's what really matters a lot as concerned with this program. All right. Yeah. Got it, guys. Yeah, fine. Any other doubts? So let me just brief you through the program curriculum or walk you through the curriculum. All right, guys. As I said before, module 1 is going to be preparatory sessions, Python and Linux. All right. So as I said before, no prior programming knowledge required, as everything is going to be taught to you from the scratch. This is true. So this program doesn't demand you to have any prior programming language, as everything is going to be taught to you from the scratch. And preparatory classes will be for a month's time for you. All right. Okay. And next you'll be learning about Git. Okay. And then you'll be learning about Python with data science. You'll be learning to analyze the data with Python. All right. And fourth, you'll be learning about statistics, where you'll be taught everything from the scratch till the advanced level, from the statistics from the basic till the advanced level. And module number 5, it's going to be ML and prediction algorithms. I'm sorry. So machine learning and prediction algorithms, where you will be learning or taught to write machine learning algorithms, and you can able to you'll be working on the modules called predictive analytics, and you'll be learning to build models. And then you'll also be learning to deploy those models on cloud platform, so that you can save it in cloud, Azure cloud or AWS cloud, where on a future reference you can able to fetch those models and derive the business insights. And then you'll also be learning about PySpark. It's a part of big data, where you'll be learning to process the data. Okay. And then you'll be learning to visualize the data using Tableau. Okay, data visualization works on Tableau. And then you'll also be learning to you'll be working on an industrial capstone project as well. Okay, where you'll be taught and you'll be working on an industrial capstone project. Okay, and then you'll also be learning to work on Excel, data wrangling with SQL and everything. So guys, usually I'll tell you, data science technology usually comprises of 3 to 4 verticals in it. First is called as the data processing vertical, and second is data analyzing vertical, third is data visualization vertical, and fourth is the AI, which is extension of or applications of data science precisely. All right, let's talk about data processing. The data processing segmentation completely deals with Hadoop, Spark, and PySpark, which is all about big data components, where you will be responsible to completely learning to process a huge amount of complicated data stuff. Okay, over there. So that is big data. Okay, where you'll be learning about Hadoop, Spark, and PySpark part, and then you'll be learning to analyze analyze the data using R, SAS, Python, Excel, and SQL. There are 5 methodologies or 5 tools which is globally used to analyze the data, where you'll be learning to analyze the data using Python, SQL, and Excel. But Python, SQL, and Excel are the 95% of the MNCs use these 3. All right, and then you'll be learning to visualize the data using Tableau. All right, which is going to be covered here. And finally is the AI deep learning. All right, so I have a question from one of our participants over here. Okay, well, the question is, yes, what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? Yes, it's a very good question, Naveen. Machine learning and deep learning, see, machine learning, if the data is in a text format, we write this machine learning algorithms, okay, if the data is in a text format, to predict the outcome. That is a predictive analytics. All right, okay, or for a simple example, I'm telling you, if you are having a shop and you're with reference to the shop's sales data, you can write machine learning algorithms on the Python. Right, you can able to see the descriptive analytics, which will tell you about the complete history of the data and what was the ups and downs, what was the sales growth, what was the sales declination happening on each and every quarters. Okay, and with reference to the current issue, you can also predict the prescriptive analytics. So what would be the right solutions to solve the current real-time challenges? And you can also able to identify the predictive analytics. If the sales goes like this, what would be the prediction for the next 15 years or next 10 years or next 2 years? That is predictive analytics. So if the data is in a text format, we can work on the machine learning. But whereas if the data is in a cognitive format like audios, videos, pictures, images, you have to go with the deep learning. Okay, that is AI deep learning, artificial intelligence deep learning. That is what artificial intelligence deep learning deals with, which is going to be taught to you over here. All right, and next is completely going to be the data science industrial capstone project to mold you in order to be an authentic expertise professional into the technology of DS and AI. All right. So yeah, Ashok, which I'll be discussing about the program info in the next couple of minutes so that you can get a better clarity on it. All right. And next we'll go with data analysis with SQL and SQL, what I said, and NLP is going to be the applications of AI. So guys, on deep diving into the course features offerings. All right. So you can just have a look at it. It's 400 hours of applied learning. So applied learning involves 150 plus hours of live online classroom training with 218 hours of e-learning videos with the practical hands-ons, which is ideally in academic terms, which is called as the applied learning. And you'll also be entitled to get 218 hours of self-paced learning. So ideally, it's going to be 150 plus hours of live online classroom training. Classes will be only on the weekends, focused on Saturdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST. Yeah, classes is going to be only on Saturdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST, weekends. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be only on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST, weekends, and it's going to be for 7 months. The program usually is going to be for 7 months, and it's completely a practical program. Focusing 70% of the mentorship is only practical and 30% is going to be theoretical, including all the labs and the relevant hands-on. Doing all the labs and relevant hands-on. Yes, fine. So this is how it's going to work actually. So because whenever you're looking out for a job into the data analytics or data science industry, there are also few things which is ideally expected in your profile. First, they will be checking whether do you have a globally recognized certificate, academic certification. That really matters a lot. And second, they'll be checking on your problem solving skills. And third, they'll be checking on your real-time hands-on experience. These are 3 things what they ideally check out in your profile. If these 3 things are there in your profile, automatically your CV will be shortlisted. And that is what this program is concentrated also. So in this program, you'll be entitled to work on 50 plus global business case studies and 50 plus real-time projects. And the case studies and the real-time projects will be focused on multiple industrial base such as manufacturing, product, service, e-commerce, supply chain, healthcare, retail, media, or in this industry, BFSI industry also. So diverse industrial exposure and expertise will mold you as an authentic expertise professional in the DS and AI. That's ideology over there. And upon completion of all the topics, you'll be made to work on an industrial capstone project as well from the industry directly. All right. So you'll be working on the industrial capstone project from the scratch, right? And adding to it, you can choose your own industry. For example, if you're working in a manufacturing domain, okay, in a sales domain or manufacturing sales, and if you wonder if you're choosing this data science, you can choose your manufacturing industry. If Johnson & Johnson is having a project with IBM, you might be getting a project from Johnson & Johnson. Under the mentorship of the SMEs as well as the industrial experts, you'll be provided with the data and you'll be working on the data and you'll be preparing a roadmap. You'll be performing the analysis roadmap. Okay, you'll be completely involved in terms of building the complete models and everything, and you'll be completely providing solutions to the industrial SMEs. Okay, and you'll be providing solutions to the clients under the mentorship of the professors or the industry experts, which will mold you as an authentic data analyst or a data scientist, and this will make your hands completely dirty enough to meet the job market requirements also. And that is why the placement percentage of this program is more than 96.7% as well. Right. Okay. And this program is designed for working professionals and freshers. Yes, this program is meant to work for working professionals as well as the freshers. All right. And 24/7 support is available. Telephonic support, WhatsApp support, email support, and live chat support is available. Okay, which you can make use of it, which is ideally called as a 24/7 support. And soft skills essential training is already involved for all the each and every learner. And each and every learner is also given an option to visit the IIT Madras campus. Today's campus immersion visit at IIT Madras as well. All right. Okay, and that option is available too. And now this program concentrates on 50 plus live sessions across 7 months. Yeah. All right. So, and next thing is, yeah. Is there any age bar for eligibility? No, there's no any specific age bar, which I'm going to discuss it now on who can apply for the program. Yeah, and adding to it, this is a certificate what each and every learner is entitled to get on taking up this program. So let me just zoom it. Yeah, this is a certificate from Center for Continuing Education of IIT Madras. This is a certificate which you are entitled to get on taking up this course. All right. All right. And you can also see receive live lecture. Yes. So 40% of the mentorship will be from the academic faculties of IIT Madras campus, and 60% of the mentorship will be from the industry experts who are data scientists precisely. Why? Because only academic technical knowledge will not help you to get a job. You also need to have a core practical industrial exposure as well to molding you to be an expertise professional in the technology of DS and AI. Okay. And you can also see who can apply for the course. Yeah. So you can just see individuals with a bachelor's degree and a keen interest to learn AI and data science. They can take up this program as well. All right. And you can also see IT professionals looking for a transition as data scientists and professionals aiming to move ahead in their IT career, developers, project managers, and freshers, okay, who aspire to build their career into the field of artificial intelligence and data science. I guess this answers one of our learners' queries. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I hope this would be answering one of our learners' queries, which I guess Mr. Harshavardhan's query would be resolved by now, I guess. Yeah. Harsha, is this is this point answering your queries? Yeah, Harshavardhan Singh. All right. Yeah, this was a query which you posted. It, sir, most of the recruiters are compulsorily mentioning for degree in statistics, math, or IT sector. And for non-tech student, yes, you can, irrespective of whatever the degree you're from, provided if you have the right skill sets, focusing on the real-time problem-solving skills and proficient in terms of your hands-on, no one can stop you to reach your goals. That would be my ideal solution for you. Yeah. And scrolling down, these are the important roles, guys, that you can target on taking up this program. Something like business analyst or a data analyst, big data specialist, applied scientist, ML expert, AI expert, senior data scientist. And once again, arrow mark. Okay, this is in a technical note. Okay, and adding to it, this kind of roles is available in non-IT industry also. So obviously, to be in frank, every industry needs a data analyst or business analyst to work on the data. Yeah, right. And scrolling down, you can also able to see skills to master. These are the important skill sets that you'll be mastering in on taking up this program. You can also see tools to master. These are the important tools also that you'll be mastering in on taking up this program as well. All right. And scrolling down, you can also see meet your mentors. These are the professors from IIT Madras, okay, who are handling, who's going to handle you, and who are the mentors behind this prestigious program. You can also see their profiles, and you can also see data scientists from the top-notch MNCs as well, who are going to handle you too. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Right. And this is the curriculum and next is the projects. We understand people will be from diverse nationalities, and as this is a global centric batch, and people also will be from diverse backgrounds as well. So with reference to projects, we make them to work on first initial level, beginner level projects, and intermediate level projects, and advanced level projects as well. So we make them to work on 3 different kinds of cadres of projects, commencing from beginner level, intermediate, and advanced level projects. Right. And scrolling down, you can also able to see career transition precisely. So you can see successful career transitions of the professionals who are from a completely non-IT industry also, who is from a product manager, who is from a marketing manager to a product manager, who have got 85% hike, person from a technical analyst to senior technical associate, and people from a customer service agent to a data scientist. This is meant only for the non-IT. This profile is for a non-IT people who wants to see how this program would be useful. Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. So can you explain broadly one more thing, difference between data analyst, data scientist, and business analyst? See, business analyst is a person who will also be not only involved with data, there are also other functional aspects what he will be involved in an organization. Number one. And data analyst is a person who will be completely playing with the data, and he is used to visualize the data and derive the business insights, and he will be submitting these things to the client. And data scientist is a person who will be completely working on the raw structurized data, and he'll be performing the operations correspondingly and in a much more technical manner, okay, and deriving the business insights. So my suggestion is data analytics, as the trainer Mohammed said, analytics is a field, analyst is a job role. So I would say data analyst or data analytics is a subset of data science precisely. So whereas in data science, you will be much more learning, you'll be having access to more number of tools rather being a data analyst or data analytics. Yeah. Right. So you can just refer the successful career transition brochures as well over here from non-tech. Again, one more example from a non-tech to tech, Mr. Mahesh Chaudhary. Yeah. And adding to it, scrolling down, you can see peer learning. Guys, as I said, that this is a global centric batch, which is completely meant for you as well. All right. Focusing on to expand your horizons. Do you have an opportunity to meet people from diverse nationalities, diverse countries? You can interact with them. You have an option to make a Zoom call. You can work on group projects, group assignments. It's completely going to be a collaborative learning. All right. And scroll down, you can also able to see career services by Intellipaat as well. You can see the successful career services, job assistance, interview prep, and profile building too, right? And on top of it, you can also see 3 guaranteed interviews. We won't wait for you to complete 100%. Once you complete after 80% of the courses, you are entitled to get interview calls, and you'll be entitled to get exclusive access to Intellipaat job portal upon completion of 80% of the course. And interview preparation, mock interview preparation, one-on-one career mentoring sessions, and profile building is also applicable. So once with job assistance, what we do is, first of all, we'll be scheduling some exclusive career mentorship sessions with the industry experts, where they'll be advising you on the right career path, the right career curve that you have to focus for the next 10 to 15 years. What are the companies you can target? How much is the package you can expect? What should be your ideal career curve? What are the designations you can focus? And we'll also be telling you in each and every phase of your career, what are the industries or the organizations that you can target, and everything will be giving you a complete detailed career mentorship. And then we ourselves will help you to build your resume, and then we ourselves will help you to build your LinkedIn profile also. And then we share you the frequently asked interview questions too, and then we train you rigorously on the interview questions. And then we start outsourcing your CV as well with 500 plus hiring partners globally. And then we guarantee you assured minimum 3+ interview calls as well for meaty roles. All right, guys. So, and for your information, I'm also going to show you the list of companies where our alumni work at. These are the companies who aggressive hires a lot into the technology of DS and AI for your reference, which I'm showing it. All right. So, and I can also show you other list of companies too. Yeah, you can see our global clients where we are tied up with. Like this, similarly, we are tied up with 500 plus hiring partners globally, like Ericsson, Cisco, Sony, Ericsson, Boeing, Shell, e-commerce, supply chain. E-commerce. Let me just also give you the gist of companies: Ericsson, Cisco, Genpact, Happiest Minds, FinServe, Pro, TCS, Tata Communications, Saint Gobain, etc. The list goes on. Yeah. All right, guys. So my sincere suggestion as a mentor would be, All right. So anyone who is looking forward for a career switch, right? Who are looking out for a movement of the transition into the technology of data analytics, irrespective of whatever the background you're from, this would be the best option. And in a very short span of time of 7 months, you can able to reach your goals. You can make a smoother transition as well. Any doubts, guys, so far? All right. So let me just take you through the program fee. And one more thing, if anyone wants to talk to me, speak to me, get more ideas, counseling, insights, or if you wanted to have better, more clarity into the technology of data analytics, if you have any queries regarding your profile and how the program would be the right fit for you, you can always reach out to me in this contact number as well. Right, my mobile number, my email ID, my WhatsApp number is mentioned. All right, which you can make use of it. You can reach out to me anytime. And the program fee is going to be 85,000 plus taxes, which comes to 1,351,000, all inclusive. And exclusively for the webinar participants, only for 5 webinar participants, each and every webinar participants, or exclusively for the top 5 webinar participants, is applicable for a scholarship of INR 10,000 rupees, which expires before 12 midnight. Yeah. If anyone is interested to avail the certification, they are entitled to get 10,000 rupees as a discount or a scholarship. And I have 5 coupons left with me, worth 10,000 rupees each. Yeah. So 5 participants, whoever wants to avail it first, they can reach out to me directly, right? And it's exclusively only for the 5 participants, first 5 participants who reach out to me, right? So, and if you feel that you wanted to have more mentorship from my side, if you want to have a career counseling for your background, if you're unclear on your profile requirement or with the right course suggestions, or if you have any doubts on the career outcome or everything, how to plan your career, please don't hesitate to reach me. Yeah. Fine. So this is which I wanted to take. So I'm also posting my contact info over the chat so that you can make a note. And if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me. Visha. Yes. All right, guys. Fine. That's it from my side. If you have any doubts, clarifications, queries, I'm more glad to resolve it, guys. Any clarifications, queries which is yet to be resolved or unattended, please do let me know. Yeah, Ashok, your question, when the program starts? Yes, this weekend, 30th, we are having a new batch, Ashok. Yeah, we are commencing a new batch this weekend. Yeah, which commences with the orientation. Yes. Any doubts, guys? You can post your doubts to me. All right, guys, any doubt, any clarifications? All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Dima. Thanks a lot for your response. So I hope everyone would have got some insight and some knowledge pertaining to the technology of data analytics. I'm looking forward everyone to be a successful data scientist or data analytics people in the near future. All right. So for sure, Intellipaat is always there acting as a support to reach your career goals. Right. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.